I am very afraid of a violent conflict in my country, and the Carter Center has offered me the opportunity to work in changing that reality.
We are not passive receivers of goodwill and charity. We are people who are becoming empowered to deal with our problems.
We are trying to strengthen the networks already existing here, and we are trying to strengthen the capacities of the Venezuelans to face their problems and to share with them tools and our knowledge.
We are an independent, non-governmental organization. We're independent of the U.S. government. We do not represent the U.S. government. And that actually gives us an advantage. We have no control over economic sanctions or decisions of other governments. All we have is moral authority and reputation. And that gives us actually more flexibility.
This is the first time Indonesians are allowed to elect directly their own leader. So they are now exercising their civil right to elect their leader.
This is a very crucial work for an international institution to be here in Indonesia, because with their presence, for example, Carter Center, with their presence here, it will boost the legitimacy of this election.
If we find it difficult to make our own statement because of political situation, then we rely on international observers to state our statements.
I think that they give people hope. At least they give them hope that the operation itself will happen in the right way.
The Carter Center is allowing really the people to express their voice.
The presence of Carter Center and President Carter himself observing this election give the Palestinian more trust, more hope that this election will be real, democratic, and fair election.
With international observers here, we feel safe that what people want is what people are going to get, not what the government wants.
When the international observers are here, we feel confident that we are not alone here.
I think one of the strengths of the Carter Center is that it focuses not just on elections, just that it has other programs as well.
In Africa, the Carter Center is working on 5 diseases. They have in common the fact that they affect poor people in rural areas. They generally do not kill people directly, but they are debilitating, and all of them can be treated or prevented very effectively with tools that we have now.
The uniqueness of the Carter Center programs is that it has addressed some of these problems that are particularly found in rural settings, and therefore has transformed the lives of many rural people.
The Carter Center wants the country to be able to function on its own, and we rarely take ownership of the projects that we do. We want the local people and the local governments to be successful.
This was once the highest endemic village for guinea worm disease remaining in Nigeria. This village of a little over 150 people has had 0 cases of guinea worm disease. Person by person, village by village, we're getting rid of this disease in Nigeria.
I think there is a lot of respect and trust for the Carter Center.
In recognizing the needs and in building hope, I think that the Carter Center is actually building power for the people. Is actually building upon the capacities that the same people have to deal with their own problems and their own needs.